What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lands of Elysian. I'm here in Sour, but we're actually not going to be sticking around here. Today I thought we'd go to the end and, well, create something. So let's get to it and go interdimensional. Before we do that, I want to get out my ender chest here, place that down really quick, and I want to get out this one? No, it's tools. You can see I've organized my shulkers here. I've even just kind of kept my dragon head and egg in here for safekeeping, but everything is much more organized and hopefully a little bit more accessible to find moving forward. Now I've got my tools thing here. We're going to need our carved pumpkin head. We're going to put one back just in case, and I think we should be good to go for now. That's all I really need for the time being, so I'm just going to put this back and pick up my ender chest. Swap out my pumpkin head here for my helmet. There we go. And yeah, let's get to the end. And since I'm here going through the stronghold, now's a good time to show you the kind of giant geode we found not too long ago. Uh-oh, is there something in here? There's a zombie nearby, I gotta be careful. But I found this giant geode type thing, and is it growing? I don't know what's going on here. But this is where we found all the crystals. You know, you could break these apart. There's probably more on the inside. I wonder if we can just maybe break a little bit. Here we go. Gotta be careful on what I break, I think. You can see we mined out so much. We took a lot of blocks from the nearing sides, like whatever this calcite stuff is. What is this? Yeah, calcite. I had it right. And, you know, blackstone and all this stuff. There's some zombies. It's freaking me out. Let's just get out of here. But this is where it was. It's so cool. And just a great experience to find this. We're going to have to probably mine this out. I don't know. I got to read up on this a little bit more to find out more of the specifics on how this stuff works. Because I think you're supposed to just let it grow. At least the crystals. Anyways, let's go to the end portal. All right. Here I am at the end. There's some things we gotta do, and before I start getting my chests out and figuring stuff, we're gonna have to go way over here. This is really, really sketchy what I want to do, and I hope it doesn't mess me up because I'm scared of being stuck here in the end. Now here's the end portal back, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and 1, 2, 3, and then we got 4 there. And then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. Look at that. Dom can count to 4 many times. He knows this. It's very good. Right. Today what we're going to do is build a wither farm. And it's not going to be a very efficient wither farm. These things, you know, you have to build manually, at least that I'm aware of. And it's going to be scary. I'm actually kind of terrified. Because the withers create so much of an explosion that they break blocks. But there's a unique property to the end portal, and since this is having some bedrock here, it's a very strong type of structure, but I just don't want it to blow up the portal bits. I want to get back home, you know? But I've seen this done. I think it works. We're going to try our own method of doing this instead of what we've seen, of course, because we've got to make it pretty. And, we're going to make this work. We'll do this. We're going to build a wither skeleton. I'm so nervous. I don't even know what it's called. A wither farm. We're going to build a wither farm. Let's just get to it. All right, and here we are. We've finished building the wither killing chamber. And I know what you're thinking. This wither's gonna blow everything to Kingdom Come. Well, I don't think so, because we are under the end portal that takes us back to the overworld, which is extremely concerning. I'm still very paranoid about this, but this only has a block height of 2 blocks. So when we spawn the wither, it'll end up being in the bedrock here, and the explosion should, well, it shouldn't affect any of this. Now, just to take a quick tour around here, I've created a little spot for some storage, and I don't have automatic storage with this. There's no redstone to this, just because you have to manually do this. I haven't really worked out a way to automate wither spawning, but it's just myself on this world. I can just do this manually. It's not a big deal. But we could do some redstone feeding storage if we needed to. It's really not a priority though. On the sides, I just created some small crafting centers. You can place down a shulker if you need to. I need to get more iron to put some anvils here on either side of the furnaces. I thought that might be kind of cool. And that's pretty much it. This will take us back out to our spawning platform that takes us into the end way down that way, which is cool. So it's direct access when we spawn in. And I just need to make a few adjustments to the top side of this just to make sure that everything is pretty on the outside as well. But since we're here, I brought along some soil and some wither skeleton skulls. I think I have everything that I need to. This is going to be absolutely frightening, so let's actually do this. One right here, one right there, so you can see the base of that is in the absolute center of the end portal there. Now all I got to do is place one skull here, one skull there, oh dear god, and one skull here. Oh, okay, there you go. So he is loading up his health. I gotta get back just a bit. He's gonna explode. Oh, there we go. And I can just wait for him to kill himself just like this. Man, it is quite loud. You can see his health is going down automatically, so I could just wait for him to kill himself, or I can just kind of jump in here. Oh, please don't go any higher. Please don't go any higher. Please don't go through. Maybe I can use my bow and arrow here. There you go. He kind of dropped down there. Okay, now he's not taking hits from the arrows anymore, so I could just help this along a little bit further. I should mention that I am using a couple of mob anti-griefing data packs, like for the Endermen and the Creepers, but how that plays in for the Wither, since I'm not using one specifically for the Wither, I don't know, but that may be attributing to the anti-griefing or block destruction. And just like that, we've killed the Wither. Check that out. Now we got a little bit of experience here. We've got another star finally, and we've got, what's this? The Wither's head. So we've got a cool little Wither's head now. So that's kind of neat. Maybe we can leave that there. I'll find out a place where to put that. But as you can see, it didn't destroy anything. And I think it's just because it gets trapped within the bedrock. So the bedrock takes the brunt of all of the explosion there. So this is a cool little chamber. I've added water just because, well, I thought it'd be interesting to add some water there. Make it a little different here, you know? And in case maybe the explosion does exceed out of this area somehow, that the room is still kind of maintained by that, but you know, I don't think it's absolutely necessary, just because you can see that nothing really got damaged. It's actually quite surprising, and I'm still extremely scared about this entire setup, just because, God, I hope the Wither never goes through the overworld. So let's just kind of go to the top side really quick. As you can see, I still have to dig out this entire tunnel and finish mapping it or routing it all the way back out to our spawn platform, all the way towards the end this way. So eventually we'll just end up right here where we spawn in, where we can either go to our, you know, what's it called? The Ender, or we can go to the Wither Killer down below. And luckily I still have my my pumpkin head on, so these guys won't bother me too much before, even though they were kind of in the way. But you can see, once we're up top side, this could use just a little bit more of, well, some finessing up here. It's quite flat. I think I'm going to maybe build this up a little bit. Maybe I should even lower the slabs. Maybe lowering the slabs at this point might make it nice, or maybe building it up. Yeah, there's definitely some finessing that has to happen, and just looks flat. It looks really flat. There's got to be something I can do about this. But either way, this is a successful build. It's pretty awesome. We've got a Wither's head. Now I can make a beacon, and let's go back to the overworld. All right, man, I spawned up here at the our temporary tree farm. I really should finally build a location for that. Let's grab our bed here. Looks like we've got a spider out this way. Yeah. Oh, all right. And check it out. Our tavern area is finally done. It's well decorated. Let's give a quick look at that real quick. I am happy with how this turned out. So here's our little tavern here. We've added a chimney to the backside, which you may have seen for a split second there. Here's Courage waiting for us, because that's where we left them. Everything out here is well decorated. We added a cart, another or a wagon out here. Some. Whoa! Why is there a creeper with the horses? That's not good. Some what are these called? Outhouses? Yeah. So this turned out quite nice. I like this area a lot. It's really beautiful. And the tavern itself has some bottles up there. You can see the chimney back there. Everything's well lit. It's much better than it was before. Even though, you know, we didn't really add much from what you saw, but it still looks phenomenal. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And man, this world just is feeling so awesome every time I venture through certain spots. I mean, the castle looks great. I gotta finish that up. There's the air balloon, or the AFK center for the gunpowder farm. The cathedral's super awesome. I mean, this place is turning out better than I expected. You know, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm quite pleased with this world. So let's head over to the Grand Library over there and see who is getting comment of the day today. For today's comment of the day, we have High Hopes 5 back on the board. And High Hope says, from episode 33, nice. I like that you run a family business and hired Dogmeat's relative for the Wither Skellies. Yeah, it was quite a challenge getting those there, but they worked out. They do handle the Wither Skeletons quite well, and it worked out. I'm super glad, because now we can actually AFK there, get tons of Wither Skeleton skulls, so that we can take it to our now Wither farm, or Wither killing chamber, and actually get more nether stars for, well, more beacons and lots of other things. So this is going to be super awesome to try and get just more efficient in the game. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll see you all next time, so take care, stay crafty, and I'll see you all later. See ya.